This is a Taurus Model 85 Ultralight, chambered in 38 Special. I picked this up at a gun store. It was on sale. Actually, it was a used gun, so it was pretty cheap, and I decided to take a chance on it, and I actually like it a lot. I hadn't owned any Taurus previously. In some circles they have a bad rap. Some people love them, a lot of people hate them. For those of you that haven't seen a 38 Special round before, some people haven't. For those of you that haven't seen a 38 Special, that's a 9mm on the right, 38 Special on the left. So it is the same projectile size, but different casing size, different velocities. I usually only use this as a camping gun, backup gun. Not even really a backup gun, more just a camping gun or have fun. Self-defense in the home. Since it is revolver, there's no safety, nothing I need to worry about if someone, kicks in the door. In the very, very slight chance that happens, this is a good go-to gun just because you don't have to think, you can just pull the trigger. The sights do leave something to be desired, so hopefully I can get it to focus a little bit better there. Let's zoom in. There's just that crescent and then the slot there. Then on the front you can see there's just that little nub basically. There's no dot, there's no paint, there's nothing. It's just a ridge off the front of the barrel there, and then you line that up with that with that back end. There's no real sight picture, there's no 3 dots, so it's kind of weird, but it works surprisingly. It's actually very accurate out to like 10 or 15 yards even. At my local range there's a 15-yard line with a bunch of steel targets, and I can hit them with this pretty consistently. So it was surprisingly accurate even with that weird sight picture. There's also the fact that I have larger hands, so I can't get that pinky on there, but I can still get a pretty positive grip with this rubber grip here. It kind of feels like a Packmeyer or a Hogue, but I'm not sure exactly who makes it. Taurus has their own little button on there, so I'm sure that they contracted it out to someone. I just don't know. The trigger it's decent. It's not fantastic, but it's decent. Show you empty there. So when we're back, it's just a quick little bit. So there's not that much travel there, but it is pretty heavy, coming back that way. So it's not terrible. It's a little gritty, but it works. And like I said, for a self-defense gun, home defense gun, it's going to work pretty well. Your adrenaline is going to be pumping, so you're going to be ripping shots. With that 2-inch barrel, you're not going to have as much accuracy as you would with a 5 or an 8, whatever else you may have. But for close, inside the home, 10 feet from the doorway to the bed, 10 feet from the doorway to the front door, back door, whatever it may be, it's very accurate and it's very shootable. So it can handle the plus P rounds. It can handle 158 grain semi-wad cutters. I've heard people shooting down at 95 grain, but I don't really see a reason for it. The heavier round, the more stopping power. It's going to handle it, so you may as well shoot it. Practice with it, obviously, because some of those plus P rounds can be a little snappy if you're not ready for it, especially with that 2-inch barrel. So it is a 5-round revolver. It's a lifetime warranty, so that's nice. I don't see a need to really send this in. I feel like this thing's built like a tank. It's going to last forever. Again, barrel length is 2 inches, 17 ounce, so it's pretty light. I mean, it's not bad. My Glock 42 is a little lighter, but this thing is, for what it is, it's not very bad. It's single double action, obviously. So for reliability, this thing is never not fired. It works out great. The accuracy is there for what it's designed for, which is pretty close quarters. The trigger, like I said, good, not great, not fantastic, but definitely usable. So although this was kind of an impulse buy, I just wanted a revolver at the time. I didn't really want to spend that much money. I found this, at a gun store. It was used, on sale. So I'm pretty happy I bought it. I've been holding on to it for probably, about 10 years now, somewhere in that range. But it has always been kind of a last minute, throw it in my range bag and go. And then when I'm at the range, I always have fun with it. People like to shoot it too. It's fun. Worth the price. I don't remember what the MSRP is. I believe it's like somewhere in the $300 range. But I think it's worth it as long as you're, not looking for anything super special. You're just looking for something to, home defense, carry around, just that first revolver that you want to play around with and see if you want to get into it. I think it'd be a good choice for that. So I think, for what it is, it's a great little gun. I'd buy it again if I had the chance. And I'm going to hang on to this one for another 10 or 15 years because it is fun and it is accurate.